Hey everybody. I did not vlog my dad's party. I had started to, and then I had just gotten way too busy and it just didn't happen. Sorry. I think we have another party coming up soon, so I can make sure to vlog that one. Um, I'm in my car again. Honest to God, I have a home. And yes, I have eyeballs, but it is so bright outside, my eyes like legit hurt. And but I wanted to give you an update. So since last Friday, today is Friday, June 10th. Since last Friday, I'm down 1.9 pounds, and that now brings my total to down 41.7 pounds. A few weeks ago, I actually weighed less than what I weigh now. I think I was down to 43 pounds total loss. And then life happened, but didn't really learn much this week because all I really did was get back to the basics. Started food journaling again. Not so much counting points. I had said I would start that today, but just writing down and being more cognizant of what I'm actually sticking in my mouth and what times, because the time is the crucial part for me. Here at work, like at the 2 to 3 o'clock slump, I am looking for anything and everything, whether I'm hungry or not. And there are people here who they have it at their desk, and it's not pretty sometimes. So I struggled with that a lot. And you know, with it being that time of the month, I know all of you women can appreciate where I'm coming from with this. It's difficult. It's difficult to say no, but you know, every day is a new day. Every meal is your next chance to get it right, and we just plug along. So I had actually saw on here, and I tried looking it up to see who I was watching, but they did a grocery store tag, and I thought that this would be really fun to do. Just a real quick one. It's 10 quick questions, because I do get asked a lot about our grocery budget and where I shop and how I shop and things like that. So this tag will kind of answer all of those questions for you. So I have the notes actually written down on a napkin of what the questions are so that I can answer them for you. Question number 1 was, what is my all-time favorite store? And I will say my all-time favorite store is Aldi. I live in the Chicagoland area. If you guys don't have an Aldi's, I'm so sorry. If you have an Aldi's, I don't know why you don't shop there if you don't. I can get just about anything there. The quality is amazing. They carry gluten-free products. They're very allergy friendly. The meat is wonderful. They're cognizant of the farms that they get it from. Listen, they own Trader Joe's. And from what research I've done and have called Aldi's corporate and asked, it's the exact same product at Trader Joe's from the exact same places, just different packaging. But that's my all-time favorite store. Number 2 is, where do you get your best deals at? And I'm going to have to say again, Aldi's. I get my best deals at Aldi's, always. There's rarely anything that I'm running to anywhere else for, like a sale or anything like that. Their prices will always beat or match what you're getting somewhere else, hands down. What are the usual stores that I shop at is the number 3. Aldi's, Trader Joe's, and Sam's Club. Number 4 is, what store is too expensive for me? And for this one, I'm going to say Whole Foods. I go to Whole Foods for something very specific, whether it's bison or ostrich or buffalo, something like that, meat-wise. Otherwise, it's for something that I know I can't get anywhere else. If I can find it anywhere else, then chances are that's where I'm going to go. Whole Foods is really expensive. Every time I go there just for a couple things, guaranteed it's like $40 or $50 walking out the door. Number 5 asks me, how often do I shop? And I shop once a week. I try to go either Thursday nights or Friday nights because I don't want to have to be on the gun to leave the house on the weekends. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to get out of bed and have to beat the crowds and stuff like that. So either on the way home Thursday night or on the way home Friday nights, and they always have everything in stock that I need. Number 6 asks, how many times do I go to the store each week? And I only go one time. The only time I'll go multiple times is if I'm doing a party of some kind and need fresher stuff towards the end of the week, and I'll buy my perishable stuff. And that's just to break up the shopping experience for me, so I'm not lugging in, 300 pounds of groceries. Number 7 is, do I have a grocery budget and do I stick with it? Yes, we have a grocery budget. For the most part, I stick with it. I don't have a grocery budget by the week. I have a grocery budget by the month. So some weeks I could be spending half of what my grocery budget is for the month, and other weeks I'm spending like not even a third. So that answers that. Number 8 says, do you make a grocery list or do you just buy what you need? And I think this is a little funny because if anybody knows me, like, my life consists of making lists. So absolutely, I have a grocery list. I do my menu first, and then I do the list based off of my menu, but I always shop at home first. I always have a list of what we have on hand. And I do the inventory list about once a month, so I know what I still have. Number 9 is, if you have a list, do you stick to it, and or do you buy extras? Now, yes, I buy everything that's on my list and I stick to it. And I do buy extras if I find a really good deal on something, but it comes out of the budget. So that's just budget away. That's just money taken away from the budget at the end of the month. So I generally buy all my meat at one time, and then all I'm doing is buying groceries, like produce and dairy items and things like that as the month goes on. So do I buy extras? Yes. If I find a great deal on them, I will. Otherwise, no, I then just stick to my list. And number 10 is, if I have only one store that I could shop at for the rest of my life, what would that be? And I would still choose Aldi's. I can get everything there. And yes, I have to bag my own groceries, and I'm okay with that. I get a lot of things really inexpensive there. The quality is just as good, if not better, than name brand items. And I am going to add one more question on here, and that's number 11, like, what store do I stay away from? And that would be the Walmart. We have a Walmart in town that is like our quote unquote main grocery store, and I hate it. It's like the $100 store. You can't get out of there. You could go in there for a rotisserie chicken and a loaf of bread, and the next thing you know, your bill is $130 and you have nothing to show for it. Walmart is not a deal to me. Their produce is absolutely horrible. Their meat is absolutely horrible. There are certain things that I can only get from there, but then I just try not to make those things, or I try to find something else. So friends, that's it. That was my week, and a fun little tag to explain the grocery shopping. I thought that would be fun. It is really super hot here today. It's like 93 degrees with humidity of 822. So I am actually going to head back into the office earlier. I'm on my lunch hour, just because it's a lot cooler in there than it is sitting in my car that the sun is beating down on. I hope you all had a great week. Leave me any questions below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like these kind of videos, then please say so in the comments. Talk to you soon. Bye.